notion of St. Vincent's consciousness of people in need, particularly the poor. But I don't necessarily think that we need to restrict that to those that are financially in great need. Sometimes you might have, for example, students that are having difficulty following a particular subject or catching on to something, or might be at risk for bar exam failure. And because of that, I become more conscious of, well, here's somebody that's in need. And when you think about teaching in those terms, it may alter your approach in some way. I mean, you might soften some approaches to it, and at the same time, you might think of ways to not be harsh, but to really try to get the student to understand how important a particular concept is, or the need to take the bar exam more seriously, because we sometimes get a number of students that underestimate the effort required. And sometimes you need somebody there that's really going to be able to emphasize that in a firm but yet understanding and compassionate way. And I think you can be all three of those. And maybe that's what the Vincentian notion of being aware of people in need and trying to respond to those needs. And just thinking about, in many ways, what I do is I try to model myself after attorneys and judges that I have admired throughout my career that have looked for ways to apply the law or apply the rules fairly, but yet with a certain amount of humanity in there, because it can be very easy just to apply laws mechanically, and that might not serve the ends of justice. Whereas if you look for ways to consider an entire situation and do it in the name of fairness, and really think hard before you react to something, then I think that's where really, I think, your better decisions are made.